Another episode of the King's Ransom. Now, I got to break down. This is another Kyle piece of shit ahead. Go take a shit ahead video. One of my fellow Falcon fans just pretty much asked me. Well, he didn't ask me. He said, for some reason, you have animosity toward him. Let me tell you something. Any real Falcon fan, if you claim to be a real Falcon fan, if you don't despise this motherfucker when he walk, I don't know what to say to you. And I'm gonna break it down to you why. He got the job in 2015. When he first came in the door, he came in the door on some bullshit, getting into a pissing contest with Roddy White. All receivers complained about the football. He sit up there and was willing to lose a football game because we played the Washington Redskins at the time, and he tried to prove a point, had Matt Ryan first 5 or 6 passes go dead at Roddy White, whether the receiver was covering him or not. All because, and then he boxed the organization in and told the organization it's either me or Roddy White. At the time, Roddy White was the greatest receiver in the history of the franchise. So he boxed the organization in, and the organization chose him over Roddy White. Fast forward, him and Matt Ryan couldn't get on the same page. You know what Matt Ryan did? You know what Matt Ryan did? The guy that y'all feverishly hate so much, probably because he's white, because a lot of y'all niggas racist anyway, slick anyway. Okay, all right. He went and took all the skill position players down to Florida, paid for it for 2 weeks, and they worked on this sack of shit's offense. They did it because, hey, we got to be here. We got to work together. Got to be here. Got to work together. So we're going to go down here and we're going to work on this offense. Fast forward to the season. Matt Ryan has his best year as a pro. Not denying that. And it was under go take a shit of hands offense. Not arguing that, not denying that. But it was also go take a shit of hands by far and away and currently to this day, his best play calling year. That was his best play calling year. It all clicked because it ain't clicked with nobody else. Matt Schaub had one 4,700-yard season back in 2008 or 9 with the Houston Texans. It ain't clicked with nobody else since then. RG3 is an analyst for ESPN. That shit ain't rocket science. All y'all gotta do it, go on your fucking phone and look it up. E Frazier. E Frazier, yeah, Eric Frazier, my homeboy Eric Frazier. Listen, I'm making you famous today. The whole YouTube world gonna know who you are today. Because I'm gonna give you all kind of airtime. It's E Frazier that said to me, y'all, I don't know why the animosity for him. The fuck you mean? E? But let me go back to this sack of shit. Okay? All right, let's fast forward all the way to the Super Bowl. All the way to the Super Bowl. Everybody saw the Super Bowl, done saw it millions of times. It's even a video going out about the shit right now, calling him out in particular, and y'all still, no man. Forget about being up 28-3. I'm gonna go to when it was 28-20. And now just go win the game. A lot of shit going on. Everybody want to talk about, the missed block with Devontae. He did miss the block. Everybody want to talk about Ryan taking a sack, whatever. You wait till you get in the Super Bowl and you stop running the football. You stop running the football. Now he don't. No. Excuse me. I lost track of my words. Now wait till we get in the Super Bowl. Once we get in the Super Bowl and establish a good mix of run and pass, we get up 28-3. Now we'll bring that part in. You stop running the football. Why? Why? Oh, because I'm in charge. I'm the play caller, and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I don't give a fuck about Devontae Freeman match. So now you done pissed Devontae Freeman off. You know, piss Devontae Freeman off. Now Devontae Freeman, not justifying Devontae Freeman missing that block over there. He's still supposed to do a fucking job, mad at the coach or not. So now you don't create another. Here you go to start another pissing match. You don't start a pissing match with Devontae Freeman over there. Devontae Freeman mad. He whips on his block. Ryan gets hit, sack, fumble. Now let's fast forward back to 28-20. We got the football. We just made Julio Jones just caught his fourth pass. He had 4 targets, 4 catches, 77 yards in the Super Bowl. They come out of timeout. We 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. We got Matt Bryant over here, who was top 2-3 field goal kickers in the league at the time. That's basically a chip shot for him. Kick the field goal, we go up 2 possessions. Russell Clark kick the field goal, we go up 2 possessions, we win the game. That's easy, right? First play, toss sweep to Devontae Freeman, 2-yard loss. Why run a toss sweep? Okay, you've been over there on a timeout. So during the timeout, what y'all discuss? I know good and what goddamn well y'all didn't discuss. Go out there, run a toss sweep, and then run a fucking pass play. Did you? Now let me tell you what allegedly went on the headset. E Frazier. It's 4 motherfuckers on the headset. The dumbass head coach was one of them. The quarterback is another one. The other 2 is the offensive coordinator. Kyle go take a shit ahead. And the quarterback coach, who is Green Bay's quarterback head coach right now, Matt LaFleur. E Frazier. Since you want to know why I loathe this motherfucker. Matt standing outside the huddle. Because guess what Matt doing? He killing the clock. Because we supposed to be killing the clock. Matt goes in to call the play. Get ready to go in and call the play in the huddle. He stops. All you got to do is look at the tape. You see what Matt stopped. Okay, something happened. You know what happened on the headset? Now, mind you, they got to cut them headsets off inside of 15 or 10 seconds. Play call changed. Matt, one of the Matts, either LaFleur or Ryan, are you sure? Run the play. The other Matt, either LaFleur or Ryan, are you sure? Just run the fucking play. Gets up to the line. He ain't got time to fucking audible. How can he audible out of a fucking audible? All these dumbass fans talking about. He's still audible. He can't audible out of a fucking audible. This dumb motherfucker changed the play. Kyle Shanahan audibled out of that shit. Now, what Matt Ryan should have done was called a timeout, but that's another story. We all know what happened from that point on. We lose the fucking game. He tucked his tail. He becomes the goddamn San Francisco 49ers head coach the next day. 3 to 4 goddamn weeks later, Garoppolo is the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers on a deal that was cut with the New England Patriots. Now let's flip back. Now I did this on purpose. You put all that shit together. Let's go back to media day. The Monday before the Super Bowl. Why the fuck you got the playbook with you, Kyle Shanahan? You said for some reason I got animosity toward this motherfucker. Why the fuck you got the playbook with you? How the hell you lose the playbook, Kyle Shanahan? And some dude from the San Francisco Chronicle or whatever returns it to you 45 minutes later. And when it get returned to you, what comes out your mouth is, well, I was just concerned about the Super Bowl tickets. Bitch, you a Shanahan. You a fucking Shanahan. You can make a call to get Super Bowl tickets. I will go to my grave saying this. That bitch sold us out to get Jimmy Garoppolo. And now look at what's going on with him and Jimmy Garoppolo. And every chance I get, I hear these dumbass Falcon fans talking about how they miss him. So you act. So you said. So you didn't ask, but you said for some reason. I got animosity toward him. Why the fuck you ain't got animosity? That's the question, my brother. Now I'm done talking about that bitch.